Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick look here again at KAS, but double checking a couple of things. Congrats to our community members who are significantly in profit from our long we took right here. We hit our second profit target recently. Third is up there about 14.5. So we'll talk about that more so a little later. What I want to discuss is the liquidation levels and double checking a couple of important things that I think are on the back end that we may need to be aware of. So if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. You want to become a better trader, CryptoCache.tech is the site, link down below. You can register for my Trading Academy community and signals group. To all of our new members that just came over, I would recommend you make sure to read through my signals guide and my obviously watch through my trading universities just before you decide to take any of our trades, right? Again, we share trades. I share my trades with all my community members, so just make sure you reference that beforehand. And then the only thing else I'd recommend too here to anyone who's watching is just thank you again so much for your support. Hit the like button down below. I deeply appreciate that. So Kaspa, here's what's going on last 7 days. Tons and tons of liquidation. Now we talked about this previously. That's why we had our targets the way we were set. Between 14 and 15 cents was some heavy concentrations of liquidation. This is just all from the last 7 days, but if I recall correctly, the monthly had a decent amount too. Yeah, there we go. So upwards about 14.8, 15.2. So there is still more liquidity left to the upside. Keep in mind, don't be naive here. 9 to 10 cents is still liquidation level down below. I don't think we're going to see that happen. Honestly, this coin is super strong, but just know that exists. Okay, that's a possibility. Is it a probability? Probably not. We'd have to come way down here just to even scratch the surface. Keep in mind that's roughly about 25% away. Likely not. Not likely. Whatever you want to say. So let's go ahead and talk about the daily time frame work way down. This coin's been pretty bullish in every circumstance minus the 100. And look at this here, baby. Look at this. This is very nice. You can see we were testing the 100-day SMA, trying to close above that today here. We got a nice little doji candle there letting us know that we're having some difficulty at this level. But again, not in a bad way. Generally speaking, when you see doji candles coming up there and consolidating close to supports, you can see that the price action is probably more likely to continue upwards. We got to recognize, though, there's a lot of resistance at the 15 cent mark. I'm rounding up a little bit, 14.9, 14.8, basically this area here. So just keep in mind that's where a lot of liquidation is too. So that's incentive for the bulls to push the price action here and at the very least get that reset button and destroy a bunch of shorts. Okay. So again, I'd be careful if you're trying to short this coin. It doesn't make a ton of sense to continue to hold on to a bullish situation here when you're trying to bet against that. You don't bet against a bullish coin. That's all there is to it. So take a look here. Everything is fully bullish. There's no other way around it. I'm not going to even dive into detail there as to why. Just trust me on this. Everything on the daily time frame looking solid. The 4-hour time frame is a little different here. In other words, we've got a really nice situation here where the RSI is tapering off and the money is basically the price is going up. When the price goes up and the RSI goes down, that's generally a favorable sign. It implies that we should see a bounce off 50 in the RSI. So if the RSI continues to dissipate, the price holds here at about 13.5 or higher. One more leg up, at least, is what we should see here moving forward. Keep in mind, MACD is trying to diverge here, but that doesn't really matter too much, honestly, because we're above all moving averages. We're still above this ascending trend line. While you could consider shorting into it, it's a terrible idea because we have tons of support below the price action. Makes 0 sense. Do not do that. You don't short this coin. I've been talking about this for the last couple of weeks. It's just not the coin to short for multiple reasons. Hourly time frame, while we don't have a consideration for a long just yet, we're still above or within the cloud here. It's a good sign. So the conversion line and the baseline are kind of hanging out together, so that's generally less favorable. Lagging span is kind of in the price action now too. So really this tells us that there's no consideration for a short, no consideration for a long, and that if you have a long open, you may want to consider securing profit. So you're watching this as a community member. We've already secured, 2 of our 5 profit targets. So we probably got a good 70-80% already taken out. The last 20%, I would say continue to let it ride. There's a solid chance we're going to hit our third target there, which is roughly here at about 14.55. Okay, so again, just some really cool stuff here coming up. And heaven forbid the price action pulls back. We've already adjusted our stop loss to break even, and we'll walk away in the green no matter what. That's how you're supposed to trade, folks. You secure profits when you can. Don't let greed take over and control your life, because it will destroy you as a trader. What also destroys you too is following these other idiots that post results for 50 to 100x leverage trades. Don't get me wrong, it's okay to gamble once in a while and have a little fun with money you know you're going to lose. But if you're doing that day in, day out, you're trying to make a living off that, that is a terrible, terrible consideration, and it's just very, very shameful that that's an actual thing. Again, me just being a responsible trader for the last 20 plus years, I like to make sure we help people become better traders, not destroy you. And so again, if you don't want to get wrecked by the market, I would be careful with who you trust. Don't trust me either. Watch these videos day in and day out, figure it out, see if it works well for you. My risk tolerance is a lot different than most, right? I'm a swing trader by nature. I'm done day trading, even though I have a day trading community as part of our group. I still don't really care for it. Okay. Anyways, either way, different strokes for different folks. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned something. Comment below, like, subscribe, follow if you haven't already. Trade KAS and a lot of other awesome coins here on BitUnix. Link down below for this, folks. These guys are fantastic. If you haven't yet already, check them out. Link down below for that. More important, join us on Twitter, Telegram, Discord. Thank you again to everybody who's gotten me over 1,000 subscribers, or followers rather, on Twitter X. It's cool stuff, folks. Thanks again. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.